This is Operations Officer Han Osborne, also known as Hank Osborne, real name you don't need to know. If I told you my real name, you would be shocked. You'd be dismayed. You'd be frightened. Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to. That's a space needle behind me. Can you see the space needle? I'm trying to get it perspective. Yeah. It's cold in Seattle. This, my friends, is where I belong. According to the CIA, this is my assignment for the foreseeable future, if there is a future. Which, of course, some people say there is no future. There is no future. There is no. Well, the future is dim, dark, desperate, unsettled. But I personally think that the future can be made livable. The day after tomorrow, of course, you know, is the State of the Union address by the President Barack Obama. I'm not drinking because I was told by people that I respect, that is, people that have basically told me to start drinking in the first place. I better stop. The cop's going to look at me funny. But anyway, this is the gospel truth. Back in 2010, July of 2010. No, I'll strike that. April of 2010, I was informed by my superiors at the CIA that I should drink. That I should literally drink. And then I wasn't drinking enough, so they told me to drink more. Drink a lot. And so I did. And that's why I've been drinking. But now I've been told not to drink. And so as a good officer working in the National Clandestine Services for the government of the United States and for freedom and democracy and all good things, my boss, of course, is the General David Petraeus. And before that, Lou Panetta, I can't say his name properly. Italian names baffle me. But anyway, I gotta go because the police are watching me. They watch me all the time. I guess I'm ugly. Why would you want to watch me? I mean, I want to take a bath. I don't know. I feel unhappy. I was much happier before. 2 weeks ago I was happier, but now I'm sad. I'm gonna cry. I did cry today. A friend of mine was hurt severely, and I had to cry. But anyway, the important thing is I'm following orders. I do the things I have to do. It's a very difficult job because you have to do all this sneaky shit. Sneaky shit is, of course, the middle name. I mean, the sneaky shit is actually a good apt term for what people in the clandestine services, that is, spies, do. They just do really sneaky stuff all the time. I mean, it's just, it's not, I wouldn't even say sneaky, just incredibly complicated and subtle but at the same time wonderful. Really, really wonderful. It's a wonderful job. I told the CIA, I said, you don't have to pay me. I do this job for free if you give me a chance. They said, no, we have to pay you because the government doesn't want any people working for nothing. I said, why not? Anyway, they said, no, you have to work for something. Anyway, I want to see if I can get the pink elephant in the background now. I don't see the pink elephant. Where is? Oh, well, there's one version of the pink elephant. Anyway, I want you to see the other version of the pink elephant. But anyway, so I'm not drinking. This is the new thing. But it's difficult because drinking was a sort of a prophylaxis. It was a shield against the unknown terror network folk. They have incredibly powerful tools at their disposal. And one of the simple tools that my friends at the CIA and people in the technology department, science, they found that if you drink, it kind of undoes the damage that they do to you. think cops have already known this for a long time. I think cops have been subjected to a lot of these problems, you know. So they know that they know the drill. I mean, the issue is not just a simple. We're gonna defeat you. This is not a war. It's a crawl. It's a crawl. Every once in a while you'll run fast. Mostly you just crawl. You literally crawl around. That's how the CIA. That's how the FBI was able to defeat the mafia. They started going. They started crawling through walls. And eventually, they got a handle on what the mafia was doing, and they defeated them. I mean, they literally resorted to some very extreme things that the mafia didn't think they would resort to. I know, because I talked to some mafia dudes. So anyway, in fact, I used to work for one back around 71. So, all right. So here's the deal. We're coming up on approximately the 3-year anniversary of President Obama's administration. And my instinct, not my instinct, my absolute powerful foreknowledge, my prescient knowledge about things in the future tell me that if Barack Obama is elected for another term, then history will become good. It'll mend itself. If he doesn't, if something bad happens, he doesn't get elected, well, all hell will break loose. So I'm going to go because the police are actually watching me pretty closely now. I think they want me to go back. I'm staying at the Angeline shelter. Angeline was a Native American woman who was abused by the populace in Seattle. And so when they started a homeless shelter for women, where I stay, they named it after her, which is so incredibly powerfully emotionally tugging that I want to cry, but I'm not going to. I mean, it's against my religion. All right. God bless you. Anybody wants to join the CIA, give it a try. It might be something for you. You might die. You might get injured. You might turn into a fruitcake. But if you do some good work, then history and everyone else that loves freedom will appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna do like this. Peace.